नायक महाराष्ट्र मंगल चरण।
नमो नमः सर्वेभ्यो। मम ध्वनि श्रूयते वा?
श्रूयते नायक श्रूयते।
कार्यक्रमस्य आरम्भ मङ्गलाचरणेन करोमि। ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः, भद्रं पश्यमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः, स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टं मांसस्तनुभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः। ॐ स्वस्ति नः इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवः, स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः, स्वस्ति नः तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमि, स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्ददातु। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ वाङ्मे मनसि प्रतिष्ठिता, मनो मे वाचि प्रतिष्ठितम्। आविराविर्म एधि वेदस्य म आणीस्थः, श्रुतं मे मा प्रहासिः। अनेनाधितेन अहोरात्रान् संदधामि, ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि, तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारम् अवतु। अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम्, अवतु वक्तारम्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। नमस्ते शारदे देवी सरस्वती मतिप्रदे, वसत्वं मम जिह्वाग्रे सर्वविद्याप्रदा भवा। तव करकमलस्थां स्फाटिकीं अक्षमालां, नखकिरणविभिन्नां दाडिमी बीजबुद्ध्यां, प्रतिकलमनुकर्षन् येन कीरो निषिद्धः। सद्भवतु मम भूत्ये वाणी ते मन्दहासः, वागार्थाविव सम्पृक्तो वागार्थप्रतिपत्तिः। जगतः पितरो वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरो, जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरो।
What a melodious mantra. Thank you very much, ma'am. Don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge this function without prayer song. Now I'd like to request PD first semester student trainee teacher Veena Kenchanava and groups.
Vayasi bandhu dukanda bhoga, vayasi bandhu dukanda bhoga, vayasane bandhu dukanda bhoga, vayasane bandhu dukanda bhoga, vayasi bandhu dukanda bhoga, vayasi bandhu dukanda bhoga, vayasane bandhu dukanda bhoga. Vayasane bandhu linga bhoga, anga bhoga narpita, anga bhoga narpita, linga bhoga prasada, linga bhoga prasada. Vayasi bandhu anga bhoga, vayasi bandhu anga bhoga, vayasane bandhu linga bhoga. Vayasane bandhu linga bhoga. Vedyam mrudukaya guna, vedyam mruduvairagya, vedyam mrudukaya guna, vedyam mruduvairagya, vedyam mruduvallah, vedyam mruduvallah. Vayasi bandhu dukanda bhoga, vayasi bandhu dukanda bhoga, vayasane bandhu linga bhoga, vayasane bandhu linga bhoga. Kalidu, kalidu, Obisa bandhane, Obisa bandhane. Ranganim Kudala Chandra Ranganim Sharanam Vayasi Bandhu Vanga Bhoga Vayasi Bandhu Vanga Bhoga Vayasati Bandhu Vayasati Vanga Bhoga Vayasi Bandhu Vanga
And groups, better late than never. Now I'd like to call upon Professor D.I. Mullah to deliver welcome speech now.
Hello, good evening to everyone. Shivraj. Good evening to everyone. Now I'd like to I feel pleasure to introduce today's guest of honor, Dr. Rajesh Kumar Mishra, Secretary GSF Delhi, and Assistant Professor Department of Social Navadanda Mahavidyalaya, Ministry of Culture, Government of India. In which I can do the certificate master's graduation from Delhi University and awarded PhD of the Delhi University. Sir, I am coordinator of the number of international webinars and the workshop.
Sir, your sound will be not audible. Hello? 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 Hemant sir? Mullah
Yes,
sir?
you are audible.
Yes, sir. That song is not, the welcome speech is not audible, sir.
Board of International
Okay.
Intermediate Education, Andhra Pradesh. Sir has academic qualifications like Master of, in the MSc Chemistry, MPhil and PhD Engineering Chemistry from the Andhra University. Sir is also one of the popular in the conducting the yoga camps, and he is a good yoga instructor. Sir is currently working as a senior resource person at Mahatma Gandhi National Council of Rural Education, Department of Higher Education, Ministry of Education, Government of India. Sir has conducted 40 faculty development programs and 40 Swachhata Action Plan programs in Karnataka and Maharashtra. Sir conducted several yoga camps and lectures on that yoga. Sir also awarded some of the lifetime award achievements and awards. Sir has attended many online courses and etc. With this brief introduction, I welcome to today's webinar, sir. Now I can extend my welcome to the patron of the today's webinar, Dr. C.V. Ramat, Principal, CT Society College of Education, Chikkodi. I would like to welcome the coordinator, Dr. Dhanusri, Assistant Professor, Department of PG Studies and Research Social Work, SDM College, Gujarat, Dakshin Kannada. I also welcome the State Convener, Professor Srikant Chittargi, Assistant Professor, SR Kanti, College of Education, Ilkal. Once again, I warm welcome to all the principals, professors, participants, research scholars, BA trainees, and all the dignitaries. Once again, I can welcome to one and all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, who have welcomed this function. You don't understand it well. Now I'd like to call Dr. Rajesh Kumar Mishra to welcome the deliver speech on this occasion.
वीडियो ऑन कर देना, ठीक है?
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you once again. And thank you, Professor Srikant R. Chitragi, sir. First of all, I want to thank CTES College of Education Principal Dr. C.V. Hiramat, sir, for giving our forum such kind of opportunities. Thanking once again with folded hands, sir. Respected, eminent, today's webinar resource person, sir, and co-coordinator, Dr. Daneshwari ma'am. Others respected scholars who are now with us through Zoom and YouTube Live, and all the scholars of the college. As you know, today's webinar topic is roles and responsibilities of a teacher in 21st century. Is burning topic, sir, today. Our resource person will tell us more about the topic. Only few points I want to share with you like scholars. Once again, roles and responsibilities of a teacher in 21st century. In ancient times, teachers play all around the world, but nowadays change. Teacher learning must be. My voice is coming, Chitragi sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible, sir. No problem.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Teachers nowadays teachers need to know students and their mindsets. Totally teaching is based, I think, nowadays students' mindsets. As we know, 21st century work is based on the skills movement. So every teachers and students need these skills to be as effective teaching and participants in the new global economy. Teachers have to think globally. एक टीचर को सार्वभौमिक रूप से सोचना चाहिए. Teachers have to learn new technologies. Teachers learning must be students learning, and model based teaching must be important. Some points just I am showing you. Remember it that once teacher can change the world. One teacher can change the world. William Arthur was said, the mediocre teacher tells, the good teacher explains, the superior teacher demonstrates, the great teacher inspires. So we should like to become a great teacher. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. This is my few topics. For today's topic related, I am a scholar of Sanskrit. In ancient times, teacher play a whole role. But nowadays, आज के समय में भौतिकवादी दुनिया में बहुत परिवर्तन हो चुका है, इसलिए प्राचीन परंपरा के साथ साथ आधुनिक परंपरा को ध्यान में रखते हुए, आधुनिक टेक्नोलॉजी, आधुनिक तकनीक को ध्यान में रखते हुए टीचर को अपना रोल प्ले करना चाहिए। मैंने एक पॉइंट ऐड किया कि नैतिक शिक्षा परम आवश्यक है। आज के भी परिप्रेक्ष्य में नैतिक शिक्षा परम आवश्यक है। कहीं ना कहीं हमने नैतिक मूल्यों का अवहेलना किया, जिससे हमें उसके दुष्परिणाम भी वर्तमान में देखने को मिल रहे हैं। नैतिकता को दृष्टि में रखते हुए शिक्षक को वर्तमान विश्व के परिप्रेक्ष्य में नई नई तकनीकों से अवगत होते हुए छात्र को इस वैश्विक परिप्रेक्ष्य में ट्रेंड करना चाहिए। मेरे अपने कुछ विचार हैं, अपने विचार हैं। चूंकि मैं आज यहाँ एज ए गेस्ट ऑफ ऑनर आया हूँ, 3-4-5 मिनट का समय मुझे मिला है। प्राचीन परंपरा को दृष्टि में रखकर बहुत कुछ है जो आधुनिकता के साथ जोड़कर हम अपने वर्तमान को बेहतर बना सकते हैं। बहुत से मैंने गूगल पे और अन्य जगहों पर पढ़ा कि प्राचीनता की आवश्यकता नहीं है, बहुतों में ऐसा लिखा। लेकिन यदि हम प्राचीन और आधुनिक का समन्वय करके चलेंगे तो निश्चित तौर पे हम एक बेहतर टीचिंग और लर्निंग का माहौल डेवलप कर पाएंगे। इन्हीं चंद शब्दों के साथ once again with folded hand I am thanking the entire CTS college teachers and its respected scholars who is with us through Zoom and YouTube live. Once again thanking you.
Thank you very much, sir. Sir has explained very well about teacher piece was concerned. Thank you very much, sir. They make a little progress each day, adds up to big results. Now I'd like to request a resource person of this function, Dr. Divakar Yoga Guru, to deliver speech.
Thank you very much for giving me this nice opportunity to interact, especially with the would-be teachers and scholars of your college. So before going to start my topic, so namaskars and my namaskar to Dr. Srivi Hiremaji, Principal CTS College of Education, Chikodi, who is the chief patron of this program. So basically, because of his interest as well as the interest of the Srikant, Professor Srikant Chittargeji, State Convener, Global Sanskrit Forum, as well as Professor S.R. Kranti College of Education, we are all able to meet this day because of these people's interaction, as well as today's guest of honor, Sri Dr. Rajesh Kumar Mishra ji, Secretary, Global Sanskrit Forum, and Coordinator, Global Sanskrit Forum, Sri Dhaneshwari ji, Assistant Professor, SDM College, Ujiri. So my humble namaskars to each of everyone and my dear students. Especially like to interact with the students for 1 hour of my topic. I will talk only for 50 minutes and last 10 minutes will be given to you for interaction with you people. Right. Now, just before entering into the topic, all of us, we know very well, there's a digital age. We know that digital age, classrooms are made digital. We have the digital classrooms are everywhere, digital classrooms. And the smart classrooms, digital as well as smart classrooms. And in addition to that, we are making our India and making villages smart villages. Everything is made online. Even the books, even the papers, newspapers, study material, your exams, online exams, your evaluation system is online. And in addition to that, we are able to attend the courses, online courses conducted by different foreign countries as well. MOOCs online courses are there. Coursera material is there. So we have plenty of information is available through different sources, that is internet, digital newspapers, and we can know the update knowledge through Google and Wikipedia also. So before going to start, what I want to tell you is, today the teacher is a learner. Teacher should be an everyday learner, aware of the changing trends in technology. Every day the world is changing. Day by day the information is changing. Everything is changing. So teacher has to be aware of changing trends in technology. Not only that, he has to guide his students for the career development of the students. What their students are going to do in the next generation. After completing the degree or completing your research work, what you are supposed to do, what you are supposed to learn. So with that regard, I tell you, I want to present my screen. So be with me. Let me see. I can present the screen first, then we'll talk.
What a tremendous knowledge has given for us. How should be the teacher career
No,
in
it's
the
not
world?
completed. Just a minute, ma'am.
Thank you very much, sir.
I want to present my
Okay, sir.
screen share. Is it able? Are you able to see this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So one minute.
Yes, sir.
So are you able to see this one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, wonderful.
Yes.
So my topic is today's topic is 21st century teacher role and responsibility. This is my topic, right? So we are going
Yes,
to talk on this in a few minutes. So I am Dr. Divakar, completed my MSc, MA, PG, DY, and so many things that we'll see later on. And now just you check this one. Numerous surveys have shown that more than 50% of our graduates are not equipped with the skills to perform their jobs. What type of education we are imparting to the students? Check this one. I want you to read these lines, 2 lines, which are very important. Number of surveys shown that 50% of the graduates are not equipped with the skills to perform their job. Then what type of education you are giving? Check that one. Then how to change the scenario so that everybody is getting employed without any unemployment problem. So let us see. The students as well as the teachers. Teacher is a everyday learner, okay? Don't differentiate teacher and the students. Everybody is an everyday learner. So, learning skills. Everybody is supposed to learn the skills. That is, to adopt and improve in the workplace, we need to learn the skills. What are that? Critical thinking. Yes, your BEd students, you must be in a position to learn all these things. Critical thinking, what is it? It is problem solving and find the solution. Critical thinking is nothing but identify the problem, if any, find out the solution for that. First, identify the problem and find the solution. How you are going to find the solution? Observe the problem. Where is the problem first? How the problem arised? Observe it, analyze it, and inference. So by doing this observation, analysis, and inference, you are supposed to find the solution to the problem. That's what critical thinking is. Tell your students to think about this in their day-to-day life. Next one is creative thinking. What is this creative thinking? New ways to do the same thing. You may be doing the same thing every day. Is there any new method or best method or the available resources? With available resources, how best you can do the same thing in a different way? New ideas, imagination. So all this comes under creative thinking. Next, collaboration. Teacher and students must work as a team. Now in the olden days, that's a different issue. At present, if you differentiate student and scholar and professor, teaching will not be effective. For effective teaching, there should be a collaboration. There's a teamwork, support each other and communicate and trust each other. These are the qualities for collaboration. Until and unless you love your students, you mingle with the students, you mingle with the scholars, it is very difficult learning process will be difficult. And communication, you need to convey your ideas. As a teacher, you need to convey the material, what is that given in the textbook or learn from the different sources to the students. Students must be active listeners as well. It is not only the teacher, students also should be active listening. Active listening is different, and just hearing the information is different. I am not going to the details of active listening, there's a different issue, but you should have active listening. And non-verbal communication. Non-verbal communication through this body language, facial expressions, and digital language is also there. So because these four C's, we call it as 4 C's: critical thinking, creative thinking, collaborating, communicating. And you must be in a position to communicate with emails, social media messages, and chat platforms. So in this today's world, if we cannot give the email, if we unable to use the computer, we are technically not sound, we are not suitable for the job at all. For any job, these are the must things. So these are learning skills. We can say that for the personal level improvement, we need all these things. For the personal level, we need to have this critical thinking, creative thinking, collaboration, communication. Next, come to this literary skills. Literary skills are IMP skills. So these are nothing but online information reading and understanding. How many of you just read this online newspaper every day? Check it. Until and unless you read the newspapers every day, maybe online or hard copy or whatever, how you are going to upgrade your knowledge? Yes, every day upgrading the knowledge is important. What are these literary skills? These are nothing but professional skills. In any profession where you are working, in your working or learning, whatever it may be, in the college or the industry or any corporate office, you need to be proficient in the use of modern technology. Without using the modern technology, you cannot survive in this world at all. So online information reading and understanding is very important. What is this information literacy then? Information literacy is understanding online newspaper tags. You have plenty of information is given in the Kindle books, Kindle online edition books. You must be in a position to read that. And media literacy, what is this media literacy? Coming to this media literacy is sources from where we are getting this information. Is it genuine? Is it authenticated? Or is it the published information, how far it is reliable? You may plenty of information is available, but are they really genuine? Are they reliable? We must know that one also. And technology literacy. Technology literacy is machinery and equipment information. You're supposed to work with the computers in any course, whatever the course you take. And for that matter, any engineering degree without computer is inefficient, insufficient. The degree is of no use only for the degree's sake. So we need to learn these professional skills as well. These are personal skills. You need to develop personality in basing on this, and you need to develop the professional skills. And that is important. And the next one is life skills. Life skills. So without life skills, where are you going to live? You're supposed to live in this world. Even if you are good at your academics, good at your profession, but you are supposed to live in this world. If you want to live in this world, you should have, when you're working in an office, you should have take initiative. If there is any problem, there is an issue in the college or in the institution or in the corporate office, you must be in a position to take the initiative to solve the problem. That's what critical thinking and creative thinking is talking about. So initiative to tackle the issues there and there itself. It is not that somebody has to delegate the work to look into that matter. Not necessary. If you are doing the nice job, good job, definitely everybody will encourage you. And other thing is Flexibility. What is this flexibility? Don't stick to your logic, rules and regulations. If it is useful for the benefit of the most of the people, benefit for the community, benefit for your institution, benefit for students, yes, change the rules. Be flexible. Don't be hard and strict rules. It's okay. It's okay. General rules are okay. But some of the things we can change whenever we want. Flexibility, empathy. Then what is this empathy? Ability to understand, share the feelings of another. Until you understand what is the situation which the opposite person is present, how you are going to tackle the issue? If you do not know the problem of the other person, how you are going to tackle their issues at all? So understanding the feelings and emotions of the other person is important. That's what empathy is, ability to understand and share feelings of another. That is very, very, very important. And as a teacher, as a good teacher, you must be empathetic to your students. Empathetic to your students. Social skills, sharing, cooperation, empathy, social skills, that is sharing and cooperation. If you have any good information with you, you have to share among the students. Students share the information to the community. So what all that is required is essential. These are called life skills or social skills as well. Life skills as well as social skills. Leadership. Leader has a vision. Every leader has a vision. And integrity and trust on the people. So the student should, as a leader, a teacher must be a leader. In sense, students must trust you people. Trust the teacher. Students should trust the teacher. And the teacher should have the proper planning and motivate the students. And with this vision, teacher has to do all these activities. So these are the learning skills, literary skills, and life skills. So these are very important for the development as a teacher. These are the roles of a teacher in the 21st century. Then that becomes holistic development. See, the purpose, the aim of that education is, all-round development. We know very well. So with this is the personal development, this is the professional development, and this is the social development. So man becomes totally developed, holistic development of the people by this. So the next one is 21st century skills. Learning skills, literary skills, life skills, that's what we talked about. Now we'll see what it is. So critical thinking, I told about this one, literary thinking, critical thinking, and creativity, collaboration, communication. These are the 4 C's. These 4 C's are called learning skills. These are 4 are learning skills. And this is also explained in a different way. If you see this one, if you see this is creativity and problem solving, communication, collaboration. These are 4 C. These 4 C. This is for personal development or individual development of a person. Right. Next, ICT. ICT is information and communication technology. Information. This is professional. This is personal and this is professional. So man will develop personality, that is as a person, as an individual, and professionally is fine. And the next one is social skills. Social skills. So in that, related to emotional skills, emotional, that is empathy, supporting, and etc. So by looking at this is the gist of the total understanding of our today topic, role of a teacher in 21st century. So develop the students in this personal development, and this is your educational development or professional development, and this is social development. So man who is going to live in the society individually is fine because of these things, and professionally good at his work because he is much know about the technology and update knowledge, and this is socially living. Then he will be a perfect living being, and that is the purpose of education we are importing to the students. That's what it is required. Now next one is, see this one, same thing, this diagram and this going the same thing. It is given as learning. Learning for whom? Maybe a teacher, maybe a professor, or maybe a student, whoever it may be, learning is the same thing. And these are learners. Learning is learning, learner. These are the same thing. So given in a different fashion. That's all. Now, next one is why, how. See, I will show the previous one. So with this knowledge, with this background, now see the scenario, how the present system is, where we are now, so that where we need to go, that we'll see. So the population of India. Now we'll see the population of India. So population of India is now, at present, it is 138 crores, and expected population is 160 crores in the 2050. So in the next 30 years, the population is increasing. So then what measures as a professor, as a faculty, as a teacher, what measures you are taking to prepare your students for the next 30 years? How you are going to prepare? Because when the population is increasing, what happens is food will be difficult. Food shortage will be there. Natural resources depleting. Then how they are going to face the situation? So in addition to that, population is increasing. Okay. And literary rate, what happened to the literary rate? Just check this. Literary rate is increasing. Literary rate is increasing. Literary rate is increasing. Population is increasing. So what happens? Unemployment definitely will increase. Then you see the values. What has happened in the 1947? 1947, it was literary rate is only 12%. In 2050, it is 99%. So literary rate is increasing. Population is increasing. Unemployment definitely will increase. Then what is the moral values have come down? Moral values have come down when you check this one. When compared to the 1947, at present situation, moral values are come down. Why? Why the moral values are coming down? Then what is that we are teaching in our colleges, institutions? Are we really teaching the moral values, ethics to the students or not? Then if we are teaching perfectly, our teaching is good, then why these moral values are decreasing? See, this is the population scenario in the next 50 years, that is 30 years, next 30 years. So our students should meet these challenges, face the challenges in future, prepare them accordingly, Now you know that COVID effect, everybody is affected by this COVID, especially the food and agriculture, aviation and tourism. So let us see only our education part today. So these are the cases, number of deaths in India as well as the world over. So if that is the case, people are migrating to a reverse migration, going to their native places, that is villages. Why? Why they are going to their native places? What happened? Because there is no food, there is no shelter. So they are going back to their generation. So if the scenario appears in future, what are the steps we are going to take? Are we preparing our students for to live happily in the next 30 years, 50 years? Let us say food and water. Just few examples for this. Food and water. See the disparity. We have 4.2 billion tons of food producing. 4.2 billion tons of food we are producing. And 1/4 of that produced food material is going waste. We are wasting 1/4 of that. And see the disparity is people are hungry. People are hungry, unable to get the enough food material. And another thing is around 37.7 million Indians are affected by Acha. So this is approximately 4,500 children die every day. Say this is every day, please. Please remember every day 4,500 children die every day under the age of 5 because of hunger and malnutrition. The food production is excess, 6 times the requirement of our food. We are producing 6 times more than our requirement, but we are unable to distribute it properly, and people are suffering, people are hungry and malnutrition. Where is the problem now? Is it the production? Is it the distribution? Or is it something else? Then what is the solution we are going to find for this? If the population is increasing, this system, this hunger level, malnutrition will definitely increase if we are doing the same thing, continue the same thing, then what measures as an educator we are proposing? Now, another example, around 37.7 million Indians are affected by waterborne diseases. Suppose if you get diarrhea, you need to go to a doctor and your medical expenses will be more. See, after 75 years of independence, we are unable to provide safe drinking water, and we are just expenditure for our medical bills. Is it the right way? Think it over. Is it not good to provide enough potable water to the students? So that is the situation in which we are living. Now, the role of teachers as a change agent. Teachers now role is basing on the information that is given before in the previous slides. The population is increasing, morals are decreasing, and water is the scarcity, and natural resources will become scarce. So how we are going to tackle this as a teachers? Now, we have the 10.32 lakh government schools in the country, and teachers, this many number of teachers. And how many villages we have? This many villages. Suppose if every teacher works for the improvement of a single village or work for the development of all-round development. See, I'm talking about all-round development. All-round development of a student. All-round development of a students with learning skill, literary skills, and life skills. When he becomes a holistic personality, then what happens is all the problems we discussed earlier, they are going to address all these things. They will address the issues. They will tackle the issues. But if you do not mention the if you do not mention the problems that we are facing today, how they are going to know about these things, these issues? They will be thinking about their own selfishness, that is getting a job, feeding the family. Rest of the things, who bothered about it? Only the educators, teachers can change. Teachers as change agents. Change of what? You can change the technology. You can change the behavior of the people. You can change the society as well. See, your classroom is nothing but a miniature society. What are that present in the society that is reflected in the classroom? If you change the classroom, if you change the students in their attitudes, in their behavior, definitely that is reflected in the society. Now, see, this is the one you know very well. Everybody knows him. So he is the winner of Global Teacher Prize 2020. What is the difference he made? Why not we? Why not we? Can we do that or not? We definitely can do that. If we can change, if we can bring a change in a single human being, the total family will be changed. That society where he is living is also changed. So as a teacher, teach this holistic personality, make changes in his behavior, changes in the society that is required. Effective teaching includes engaging classroom presence, value in real world learning. So that is required. That is the role of a teacher as well as learner. We have to teach these things. These are the three important things. We are inculcating these ideas into the students. In turn, they will reflect in the society. That's what it is. Now, how we are going to connect with the different avenues that is present in the society? How do we know about this? Let us see now. The biggest challenge we face as educators today is that we are preparing our students for jobs that are changing every day and roles that don't yet exist. Today, the education system, we are importing the knowledge with the textbooks, which are outdated. And just check it, how many years back your syllabus was revised. You may be studying the material that is revised maybe 3 years or 5 years back. Definitely you are 5 years older. 5 years back material you are reading. You do not know what is happening today. Until and unless you read the newspapers, if you totally depend on your textbook, you will be nowhere. But that system has gone. That system has gone. So you are preparing the students for the you are not preparing the students for the existing system, but they are learning only the old things which are outdated knowledge we are incorporating. So first of all, we need to change the students. Now, 1 minute. Now, numerous surveys have shown that more than 50% of the graduates are not equipped with the skills. It is not the job. It is not the unemployment. It is, we are not teaching them the required skills for the present day. So students are not taught the required skills for the present generation. So without that, how they are going to get employment? Then to get the required knowledge of update knowledge, what to do? Yes, CSIR, Council of Scientific and Industry. Research centers are connected everywhere in India. This is almost 36 to 40. There's open to the public. Connect to them. Education institutions should connect to the scientific and research institutions. CSIR, we will see. And this is ONDC. Commerce people may know about this one a little bit. ONDC, Open Network for Digital Commerce. Open network. So everything you order, you Zoom, Zomato, Swiggy, and you will get the online booking. So this is also online platform where you can have this digital commerce that you can develop in your village. And metaverse. What is this metaverse? We never heard about this. So CSR is okay. Scientific and industrial laboratories are present everywhere. Now you can see that IISc Bangalore. Yes, this is a CSR institution. That's a premier institution. Anybody connected with that? Check that one. Now, Project Drona. What is this Project Drona? What they do? What are the importance of this? And this build Boeing University Innovation Leadership Development Program. Now, hospitality industry needs more skilled workers. Hospitality, maybe tourism, maybe hospitals. But are we preparing the students for that? Are the students ready to take that job? Check that one. So we'll see a little bit details this one. So this is CSIR, Council of Scientific and Industrial Research. As I told you, 36 institutions are located in different places of India, and they are working with the everyday scientific development. And this is, 37 national laboratories, 39 research centers, 3 innovation complexes, and pan-India, these things. So connect with this, our institutions, our science institutions, or biology institutions, any institution, any college can connect with them to know the update knowledge. You can get it. Any CSR institution near to your institution, right? Now, IISc Bangalore, conducting training programs for teachers. Yes. So this is at near Davangere, not exactly Davangere, it is somewhere near to that. They are conducting teacher training programs for +2 as well as degree faculty. And thereby, they are introducing the science topics, how to teach at the level. And as per my knowledge, this North Karnataka state, North Karnataka district have less literary percentage. They trained the teachers and they studied over a period of 3 or 4 years. School results and college results were improved a lot. How? Because of the training given to the teachers. Why not our teachers should go to that and get trained? This is IISc Bangalore. This is a number 1 institution in the country, not in the world, in the country, right? So this is about CSIR. Why not we connect with these people? There are also people like us. They are very genuine. They are very honest. We may feel proud because we are working as a professor, but they are very humble, very humble. I met the director of IISc. Very humble. Why not we connect with these people? Anything. We are not going to give anything. No financial burden is involved in this. So we can directly connect with that. And we can conduct the webinars also. Not directly, webinars we can conduct. And now, this is ONDC platform. This is the ONDC platform. This for commerce people. These are the sellers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sellers, any number, n number of sellers, and n number of consumers. So bring them in, make them a platform whereby they can generate their income. How? So we'll enable local commerce across segments. Local commerce can be developed, local business can be developed. So if we know about this, what is this ONDC, you can tell the students. This is only a brief information I am giving. If you are interested, you can go to the details of these things. I will share the slide to our Professor Srikanji. You can go to that. You can go to and see check the details of regarding the IAC. And what is this metaverse? See this metaverse. What is this? So 3D virtual space linked to perceived virtual universe. So this is a 3D one. See now you are using the smartphones. The smartphones are now at the most 3G or 4G level, right? Fourth generation, right? Now we're going to have this fifth generation network, 5G. 5G network is going to come in the near future. So with that 5G network, what we are doing is this is creating the metaverse. This is a software whereby you can sit at your home and you can see anywhere in the world. That is the opportunity given. So that is a development. So if we know these things, we can tell to our students and inculcate this idea of inspiration, motivation to the students, so that in future, after completing their degree or graduation or PG or PhD, they don't become burden to the society. They don't become unemployed. So these are the project, Drona project. This is here. This supports current educational system focusing on emotional, social, and skill development for children along with academic development. So this is a project. Check this one. They are giving the training to the teachers. And we need to be qualified to get admitted into that. Why not we go enter into this project to Drona? Yes, they give what? Education by focusing on emotional and social and skill development. Emotional and social, we in the first slide, we saw that one. Professional skills, learning skills, and social skills. These are the things that they are going to import this knowledge. Why not we go to them? Yeah, what is the wrong in that? Now, Boeing University Innovation Leadership Program. This is what they are doing. Check it. Encouraging young entrepreneurial minds. Suppose if you are a commerce students, entrepreneurship, develop ideas that can be converted into viable business offerings. Entrepreneurship. See, everybody is running after the job and running after only for government job. No, we are not going to get any government jobs in future. Then what is left? Private jobs. How many private jobs you are going to get? So think about this entrepreneurship as well. Think about it. And this is build is a place or the institution where they give training. They give training for that. Right? Now, 326 startup incubators are present in India. What is this incubators? Suppose if you have any idea about the business, any proposal for the business, entrepreneurship. If you have any proposal for the entrepreneurship, what happens is step by step, prototype in sense, how you are going to implement this as a business plan. In the small scale, step by step, you work on that, and they will give these 326 startup incubators present in the universities. Most of the universities have this one. So they give you a platform, they support you financially, legally, and how you need to enter into the market. They tell about these things, incubators. So program is for what? For whom? Program is for university students and early startups and across the country. Early startups. If you have any business plan or if you want to work entrepreneurship, these are the programs. This is the build program for university students and early startups. Working with what? T-Hub, Hyderabad, IISc and IIT. IISc and IIT is connected with this build organization. So they give support to us. In addition to this startup incubators, this build is also supporting us. Now we are educating the students in the name of pure sciences. chemistry, physics, biology. That is outdated now. Outdated in sense. Okay. In addition to that, we need to study inter and cross-disciplinary collaboration. Biology-based chemistry, we call it as biochemistry, or microbiology, CCMB, Center for Cellular Microbiology, that is located in Hyderabad, right? So in that way, every day we need to cross-disciplinary collaboration, interdisciplinary, cross-disciplinary collaboration is required. Not only pure sciences, it's okay, but we need to know about these things. But have you ever heard about this? IISc Bangalore, just if you see this, name this, Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, right? These people, medical science degrees are giving. Till now, there was no medical degrees from IISc Bangalore. Then what they used to do? Only research work. Only research work related to our pure sciences. Now, they started what? Medical college. Medical science degree. Now, students can pursue medical science from IISc Bangalore. It was not there previously. Right. At the same time, IIT, we know very well, IIT, Indian Institute of Technologies, that is for engineers. That is engineering degree. Now they started postgraduate programs for medical, masters in medical science degrees. So, if the premier institutes of India going towards cross-disciplinary courses, why not our universities? Why not our institutions? Why not we educate the students and give the proposals to the universities to change your syllabus accordingly? And especially the syllabus should be changed for at least 3 years to 5 years. If the syllabus is not changed very often, you will be reading the old material. If you are reading the old material, you have to update your knowledge with the technology that is available, maybe with the Google or internet. You have to update the knowledge with the basic fundamentals given in the textbooks. If you are not doing, don't think of the job at all, because you will be nowhere. You will be 5 years back or 10 years back. So recognizing the relevance, yes. Now what is the relevant to the society? As I told you in the previous slide, that population is increasing. Then what is that required for the next 30 years? What will be the problem? Transport may be the problem, or food is the problem. Natural resources, roti, kapra, makan may be the problem. How you are going to address these issues? Or fuel going to extinct? And what are the energy resources, alternate energy resources present for us? Well, how we are going to think about it? So, recognizing the relevance of your topic, your subject, to the current situation, that is required, that is important. So, as I mentioned, these are the institutions where they are giving all these things. You can get the information through these different sources available. One. Now, IQ, EQ, and SQ. What is this? IQ. So in the previous slide, we talked about this holistic development. Holistic development. What is this holistic development? You know very well. We are paid students and going to be teachers. IQ. Intelligence coefficient. This is emotional coefficient. SQ is spiritual coefficient. What is this? Let us see. And how you are going to develop this IQ, EQ, and SQ. That also will. So inspire the students by your teaching and conduct. Students should get attached to you. How? With our professional knowledge. That is, what all that knowledge you have, we possess. We should attract the students with that. With that knowledge, you have to attract the student. Your conduct, your teaching is good, but if conduct is not good, you should be an icon. You should be a role model to our students, so that they can learn, they can remember in their lifetime the subject you have taught, the values and morals you have given, imparted to the students. They remember you for lifelong. If not, remaining things I did not tell you about that. The teacher should be, teaching and conduct should be fine, excellent. Digital literacy and intelligence. Digital literacy, I talked about IMT. That is what digital literacy is. Audiobooks and sessions. So audiobooks, that is, you have, if you open that YouTube, you have number of audiobooks or Kindle editions. Go through that, listen to that, or you prepare your own book. You prepare your own book, audiobook, record it, and circulate it among the students. And ask them to discuss. Make them a WhatsApp group to discuss, not for giving good morning message, good evening message, not like that, regarding the subject. What is the progress? So record and listen one's own voice. Just record it, listen to it, how you are going to talk, how effectively you are talking. You can correct yourself if there is any mistake before going to any job. So brainstorming sessions. Transform them with your identity, with your character, with your teaching. Your teaching should be perfect, 100%, and character should be, yes, excellent behavior. You should be empathetic. You should love your students, love your subject, love to learn, and love your teacher, students. Then you can easily impart knowledge to the students. That's what it is. Inculcate entrepreneurial mindset. This is also important because you are not going to get any job. In future, no jobs. So entrepreneurial mindset. Education may help develop a problem-solving mindset and ensure that our students remain relevant regardless of the kind of job. This is important. Right. Now, this is IQ. So your left side of the brain is thinking about logical thinking, logical analysis, memory, remembering all the things. Left side of the brain. Right side of the brain is talking about emotions and artistic, musical, spatial, creative. All these things are left side. If you are giving only the knowledge of that textbook, that is academic knowledge, you are improving academically, memorizing. Okay, excellent. Only this will not work, because at the most you may get a job or you may not. But emotional intelligence, 80% of the success of anybody depends upon his emotional intelligence. 80%. Only 20% of information, that is memory you have, is useful for our success. So as a teacher, we need to develop this left side of the brain, right side of the brain. Creativity, intuition is this, and critical thinking, all these things, logical thinking and concepts, logic, everything is this. If you develop any one of these, what happens is incomplete. You're not using the resources. That resource is your brain. You're not using your brain to the fullest possible. We are not training them to the full, making use of the brain to the fullest extent. So in that case, what we are doing? So EQ and IQ, both the things, emotions also should be taught to the students. Be empathetic. If you are empathetic, then only you can think of the other people. Then only you can think of the society. Human being needs to work at 4 different levels: at the individual level, at the family level, at the professional level, and at the social. These 4 levels will be balanced. But if you don't teach these emotions about this one, we do not know how to reciprocate the emotions. So this is also important. Now, what is this SQ? Balance of these. Balance of these. That is SQ. So what happens if you have the SQ levels? Living with principles and values. Yes, you live with the principles and values. And self-awareness. You'll be self-aware what is important, what is not important, and what is important to the society. That is important. Next, is an independent thinker, change maker. He is a change maker. So at the most, IQ level people will become good people with a job. Maybe good job, highly paid job. And these people will become leaders, visionaries, change makers. These are the leaders. Now, these people, very good to the society. Balance of these two. They have this IQ as well as EQ as well as SQ. Because of this, they become good social workers, society, empathetic, and they don't follow the trend. They create the trend. They create the trend. So we need to create the trend for what? If there is an unemployment, yes, they inculcate entrepreneurial values. Mindset is all these things, these last 4 lines connected to this. We are developing total personality. That is the purpose of education. The aim of education is that all-round development of a person. So that's what we are going to do in this 21st century with the technicalities available now. Now, okay. Role of a teacher in holistic development. Same thing, that what all that we have studied, we are consolidating. And I think this may be the last slide. So we are consolidating. Role of a teacher in holistic development. See, we are not talking about part development or getting only the job, only for the selfishness. No, not that. In addition to that, handling stressful situations. How you are going to handle? If you are totally emotionally balanced means you should have emotional knowledge. Then only you can balance the stressful situation. See what happens, stress is the root cause for many diseases. You know that. I am not going to the details of that. So stress is the root cause for many diseases. So stressful situation, you need to adjust, accommodate to you have to train these people. Otherwise, how? Exam fear is there. Or somebody might go into the depression as well. So you have to teach them how to handle the situation. Face the challenges in life. Don't get afraid of the challenges. Don't get the troubles. You have to face the troubles. Yes. As a young girl or boy, you need to face the challenges. What is there? Face the failures. Accept the failures. And very recently, these suicides. People committing suicides. Even the students of IIT, IIM, Premier Institute of India, committing suicides. Why? A little failure. Little failure in what? An academic affair maybe, or maybe some other issues. Why they are committing suicide? So they are unable to face the challenges, face the failures. So we have to teach them successful life and good citizen. Yes, this is the ultimate goal. This is a successful life and good citizen. This is the all-round development of an educated person. So as a role, as a teacher, we need to inculcate all these things in the students. Right. So thank you. Thank you very much. I think I completed this. Yes, I come out of this, and this is open for discussion. Okay, stop sharing. And yeah, now anybody can ask questions related to this.
What a wonderful information expressed on this occasion. Thank you very much, sir. Valuable your speech. Day may come, day may go, but question answer method is always permanent in educational field. Now question answer session will be start.
Any student?
Participants?
Yes, participants. You can. If no one is asking, I will ask you a question then. Anybody can answer. Is it possible, what all that we said, is it possible to implement?
Hello, sir.
Anybody can answer this.
Okay, madam.
Hello.
Ask them.
Sir, I'm Dr. Sushma from KSR College, Belgaum, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, you said about the development of students, holistic development. That is IQ and emotional quotient and spiritual quotient.
Yes.
But if you consider the present situation, it is difficult to go in for spiritual quotient. So how do we go about it, sir? Can please throw light on it?
Spiritual coefficient, don't think about the spirituality in a long term. As I told you, this is IQ plus EQ. The emotional coefficient plus FC. Just balance these things. This is the coordination between these two. This is spiritual coefficient. For the time being, please. Donna Jo have written a nice book on IQ. I mean, SQ. Dona Johar. So we don't go into the details of that. For the time being, it's enough to know that is a balance, coordination between left brain and right brain, logical thinking and emotional thinking, analytical thinking and emotional behavior. Balance of this, coordination of this is SQ. Don't think that spirituality is coming, we are bringing religion into system. No, not at all. No religion is involved. Okay. Any religion, anybody is okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for the clarification.
Have
Thank
I
you, sir.
answered your question or not?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
thank
I'm
you.
satisfied, sir. I'm satisfied.
Yes. If you want to
Thank
go
you,
into the details of that, Dona Johar is the writer of the book. She is the famous writer. Some millions of copies are sold. She speaks only on SQ. That is not
Okay, sir.
spiritual. That name indicates that name is spiritual coefficient, but is no spirit. I mean, no religion is involved in that.
Okay.
That is 100% sure.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Yes.
Thank you.
So the problem here is what all that we talked about. Is it? Can we do these things in our practical life? Can we do it or can't we do it? Or is it difficult? That is the question. If anyone can answer, it's okay. Otherwise, I will tell you what to do, how to do. Simple methods.
Sir, namaste.
Yeah, tell me, ma'am.
Sir,
Yeah, go ahead.
sir, I am
Unable to hear
sir.
you.
What is your opinion about? Hello,
Hello.
sir. What is your opinion about late teacher recruitment, sir?
Late?
Teacher
What?
recruitment, sir.
No, I could not get you a question.
Sir, they are asking for recruitment, sir. Teacher recruitment.
Huh.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why not you only start a business or school? Job, getting a job, it's okay. If you get the job, fine. Now, what you do one thing. What subject you teach, ma'am?
Mathematics. Mathematics, sir.
Mathematics. So, start tuitions. You should be in a position to say, people should say that you are the best in Karnataka state, mathematics teacher. People come to your feet. People come to you, beg you to take them as a students. Are we reached to that level?
Sir.
Yes, we need to go to that level if we want to be success in our life. Yes, hard work, sincerity. Forget about the job. If the government doesn't provide you any job, shall we die? No, we have to do something or the other. Yes. So simple methods of application, simple application methods of your mathematics to our daily life. Or you make the simple learning mathematical methods. Publish a book. In the meantime, you can try for the job. What extra
Yes,
we
sir.
have? What the best thing we have in us? Because everybody is normal. Are we thinking and acting just above normal? Then people will come to you. So, as far as my knowledge goes, I want you to excel in your field in all levels.
Sir.
Thank you. Next.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for information.
So, as what all that I told you till now is, yes, it may be difficult at the beginning. Incremental level is taught, identify the issues, address them at the incremental level, slowly, not everything at a time, slowly try to implement. What is there to connect with IISc, Bangalore or CSIR institutions? Take the mobile, call the institute head, talk to them, whether we'll oblige, it's okay, otherwise, next one. Just only a call, that's all. Calls is free, outgoing free only. Connect with the institutions, connect with the industries near you. Do you have any water problem in Bagalkot district? Any water problem? Water issues?
No, sir.
No, but I think in Vijaypura there is a problem, right?
Yes. Surely, sir. Not
Yes.
fully, sir.
Yes.
80%
But
is solved.
three rivers are flowing. Three rivers are
Yes.
flowing nearby.
Yes, sir.
But that town is badly affected by water deficiency.
Yes.
And we all of us are educated. What we can do to that? Address the issues. So then we think in that way. How far we succeed in that? Okay, one step by step. If we have a good proposal, people are going to support you. People, entrepreneurs, and the people finance you. People always, right?
Yes, sir.
Any more questions?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Yeah. So I thank you very much for giving me this nice opportunity, and especially thankful to Hiremat sir and Srikanji and our today's guest Rajesh Kumar Mishra ji and coordinator Dhaneshwari ji. Thank you everyone, and special thanks to our my dear students of education, because you are the people going to change the world. You are the change makers, right? Thank you very much for giving this nice opportunity.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. Welcome, sir. Divakar, sir, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
What a tremendous knowledge sir have. Sir has organized question answer session very beautifully. I feel like I am waiting for something that isn't going to happen without concluding speech. Now I'd like to request Dr. C.V. Hiremat, City Society College of Education, Chikkodi, to deliver speech.
So, good evening, everyone. The Global Sanskrit Forum, Karnataka Prant, in collaboration with Chikkodi Taluka Education Societies, College of Education Chikkodi, affiliated to Rani Chennamma University, Belagavi, that is a Karnataka state, organizing a one-day national webinar on the topic, the roles and responsibilities of a teacher in 21st century. The guest of honor, Dr. Rajesh Kumar ji, the Secretary for Global Sanskrit Forum and Assistant Professor, the Minister of Culture, that is the Government of India. And today's the resource person, Dr. Divakar ji, the retired Joint Secretary, Board of Intermediate Education, Andhra Pradesh, and also the Global Sanskrit Forum coordinator, Dr. Dhaneshwari Madam, and the state convener, Professor Shrikant Chittri sir, and also the respected the principals, the teachers, the professors, student delegates, and also the participants. The today topic is the informative one to our teacher education program. That is the roles and responsibilities of a teacher in 21st century. The today's guest of honor, Dr. Rajesh Kumar ji, he explained that every teacher have the moral values. The moral values based, the teacher must be an important, and also the resource person, Dr. B. Divakar ji, sir has explained very effectively. Teacher should have the learning skill, literacy skill, life skill, personal as well as the professional development, and also they should have the ICT skill. These are help to the changing the society. It play an important role in the role and responsibility of every teacher. Such experiences, sir has explained very effectively by our today's the resource person, Dr. Divakar ji. Actually, the topic is very necessary to the today's the teachers, because the role of the teacher in promoting the communal harmony and the national integration has been well recognized by the national curriculum framework. However, there does not seem to have been much attention directed towards trying to imagine how educational processes and institutions could be used in order to analyze the socio-political issues. And through such a process of analysis, and the young citizens to turn away from the negative forces, the research on the role of the teachers in promoting the communal harmony and the national integration represents in this respect a largely untapped resource of knowledge for policymakers in the field of peace education programs. And this backdrop, an attempt is on having the role of the teacher in special reference to their role in promoting the communal harmony and also for the national integration. The teacher should have the meet regularly to the classroom and schedule the students' learning activities, set the consistent expectation for the team members, and rotate their roles and responsibilities. And teachers should develop a team teaching the guidelines booklet and share the major curriculum ideas with their team members and also for their colleagues, and develop a process of recognizing the students doing well, develop a process of recognizing students who are falling behind, and schedule the class test as well as assessment, and determine which academic and personal skills students need to develop and make a point of addressing these in the classroom situation. Such roles and responsibilities that teachers should have to adopt in their teaching profession. And they should use the community resources in the teaching, develop a database of teaching resources relevant to the unit, and determine which activities can be best carried out in a large group setting, which in a small group setting, and also implement them in the classroom situation for the present situation, and decide on the consistent acceptation of the students, discuss for the problematic students in the classroom situation, and the teacher he should have he should develop the moral values, because the teacher is a role model to the students. If the student they develop the moral values, usually in the case about the sympathy, empathy, and etc., such the moral values are very play an important role in the student as well as the teacher. And if the teacher they develop among their student for sympathy and empathy, and also nowadays the so many parents are living their Vruddashrama. We should avoid those Vruddashramas. Such moral schools we develop among the students for the teacher. So in this, for every teacher, they develop their professional competencies and designing the short-term programs for those who are already placed in the teacher education institution or in educational institution, and specific the short-term education program for those who do not have the experiences for the stage they are supposed to be working at in the identification of the certain university departments of education and institutions of advanced education. So the role of networking of the various institutions and organizing the such type of the national as well as the state as well as international the seminars for designing and carrying out the collaborative programs by pooling and sharing the resources. So such the roles and responsibilities every teacher should develop. It is most necessary one. So on this, for this point, so I conclude the presidential remark in the today's the topic, that is the roles and responsibilities of the teacher in 21st century. So for this, organizing the national webinar, our Global Sanskrit Forum, that is Dr. Rajesh Kumar Mishraji for the secretary of our Global Sanskrit Forum, and also the resource person Dr. Divakarji, and the coordinator Dr. Daneshwari Madam, and the state convener that is Shrikant Chittirgi, principal, professors, all the delegates as well as the teachers, educators, and also for the teacher trainees So on behalf of our institution, our management for the Chikkodi Taluka Education Society, and personally, I'll thank you very much to all to success the topic, the roles and the responsibilities of the teacher in 21st century. What the Divakar sir is told in their remarks in their the resource the national webinar, we should adopting for the future education in the teacher, the profession. Thank you, one and all.
What a wonderful information has given, sir. How should we, the teacher as well as students, how should we adopt the qualities, the role of teacher? Thank you very much, sir, your valuable speech. No duty is more urgent than that of returning thanks. Now I'd like to request Professor S.N. Kumbar to deliver vote of thanks.
Good evening to all. It gives me an immense pleasure to deliver vote of thanks for this effective and successful national webinar. First and foremost, I would like to thank Dr. B. Divakara, the resource person of this webinar, Yoga Guru, retired Joint Secretary, Board of Intermediate Education, Andhra Pradesh, for their valuable remarks and guidance. I also extend my thanks to guest honor of this national webinar, Dr. Rajesh Kumar Mishra, Secretary GSF, Delhi, and Assistant Professor, Department of Sanskrit, Navanalanda Mahavihara, Ministry of Culture, Government of India. Thank you, sir, for your effective introduction speech. I also extend my thanks to our well-wisher, the patron of this webinar, Dr. C.V. Hiremat, sir, Principal of CTS B.Ed College, Chikkodi. Thank you, sir, for your valuable remarks. I also extend my thanks to coordinator, Dr. Daneshwari Madam Ji, coordinator GSF, Karnataka Prant, Assistant Professor, Department of PG Studies and Research in Social Work, SDM College, Ujre, Dakshin Kannada. Thank you, madam. I also extend my thanks to State Convener, Professor Srikant Chittargi, sir, State Convener, GSF Karnataka Prant, Assistant Professor, SR Kanti, College of Education, Ilkal. Thank you, sir. Last but not least, I thanks to all respected principals, lecturers, scholars, BA trainees, all lecturers. I thankful to one and all who are participated in this webinar for successful conduct of this national webinar. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you very much, sir, who have thanked on this auspicious occasion. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can't start where you are and change the ending. Now I'd like to request call upon Dr. Reenazi, Assistant Professor, Delhi University, Shantikata.
धन्यवाद मैम. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेव अवशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः 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 सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखात् भवेत् ॐ शान्तिः 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 धन्यवाद
धन्यवाद मैडम.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you one and all.
Once again, thank you for dear sirs,
Thank you
ma'am. There
very
is a
much.
national webinar on role and responsibility of teacher in 21st century who have participated on this occasion. Thank you once again.